Good morning, welcome to the another video lecture. This video lecture is completely related with the topic, the concept that are there in the variable creation, how to create a variable in Python, how to assign values, different values to the variable of our Python. Right? Very first, what is a variable? Here, the term variable and the term constant, these two terms are coming out from the mathematics. Constant means just create one object with a constant value. Throughout the event, the value of that constant is fixed. Here, we can create constants also in our Python program. Throughout the program, the value of the constant, it is fixed. Constant is a fixed value variable only. Now what is the variable? Variable means the value of the particular object may vary. You can change the value of the object according to your style, according to your wish throughout the program. Right? Here, why we require variable? Variables are required if we want to store our program data, if we want to store users input in our computer's memory so that we can use the input throughout the program. Right? It is the role of the variable. So here, just see, our RAM is like a square notebook that is available with your third and fourth class students. Computer is going to solve, going to evaluate the program based on the RAM implementation. The data of your program, it should store inside the RAM so that the ALU, it is directly connected with your computer's memory, so that the data of your program can be taken by ALU for further processing. Right? So, here, while programming, while creating a program, it should keep in your mind that for storing the data, different values of your program, you should take help of your computer's memory. So here, just see, what is variable? Variable means what? Suppose I am going to create a program for this equation, z equal to a plus b, the same previous equation. If I want to create a program, I require 1, 2 and 3 different slots inside the computer's memory so that in one slot I can store the value of A, in another slot I can store the value of B, and then in the third slot the result of this equation will be stored. So 3 variables are required and ये variable बनते कहाँ हैं? These variables are created inside the computer's memory so that you can access these variables by using your Python program. Your Python program is directly connected with your computer's memory. You can access the variable's value by your Python program as well as your ALU, the mathematical department of your computer. It can also access the variable's value by your computer's memory for further processing. Right? So, how many different type of variables are there in Python? Just see. Suppose I write A equal to 10. Just see. A is a variable, right? Or we can say named storage location inside your computer's memory. When you write this line A equal to 10, computer will create a slot for you, computer allocate a slot like this one inside the memory, and name of this slot, it is A. It is a labeled slot. Labeled slot means the name of the slot is provided by your computer according to the programmer's style. Programmer ने बोला my variable name should be A. Computer is going to create the variable with the name A. Programmer ने बोला my variable name should be F name. तो F name नाम का variable RAM में बन जाएगा. Right? So here A, it is the name of the variable, and 10, it is the value of the variable. Here, 2 different things are there. Name, assignment operator and value. Clear? This is the proper style for creating a variable. अभी देखो, अगर आपने इसको ऐसे लिख दिया 10 equal to A, ये लिख दिया तो completely wrong हो जाएगा. It is wrong, whereas the first one is right. Right? Variable name, assignment operator and value. right? When your computer execute this line, क्या हो रहा है internally? Computer will give you one slot, and inside the slot the value 10 is stored. This is the slot and value 10 is here inside the slot, and then computer is going to give a specific label to this variable, and it looks like this inside the computer's memory. The label means the name of this variable is A. Clear? Now A is a variable. Variable means I can change the value of variable A during my program any line. Suppose in the next line मैंने ये लिख दिया A equal to 20. Now what will happen? Here the previous value of A is 10. Now the latest value of A is 20. अब internally कैसे implement हो रहा है? What is there inside the computer's memory? Computer क्या करेगा? Here it is the value. Value is 20. Computer is going to store this 20 value inside another slot. 20 स्टोर हो गया दूसरे स्लॉट में. नाउ द लेबल A, लेबल मींस स्टिकर. आप अपनी कॉपी पे चिपकाते हो वन स्टिकर, नेम्ड स्टिकर इज देयर ऑन योर नोटबुक. द सेम थिंग, इट इज द स्टिकर ऑन योर पर्टिकुलर डेटा. आपकी वैल्यू के ऊपर द स्टिकर A इज देयर. नाउ इफ यू राइट A इक्वल टू 20, क्या होता है? कंप्यूटर A का लेबल यहां से हटाएगा and the label A is pasted on this value. Now A equal to 20. 10 is still there inside the memory. पड़ी रहने दो. New value 20 is stored in a new slot, and the label A, it is available on this particular value. Clear? Now just see how can we store a value to a variable. This is the integer value. Integer means non-decimal value. If you want to store decimal value, you can use this one 10.5. It is the fractional value. It is known as float value. Now what will happen when your computer execute this line? The very first computer store this 10.5 inside its memory. Here just see 10.5, it is stored inside a slot of your memory like this one, and then the label B, it is pasted on that variable like this. Done. So here you can say B like this. Done. So A20, B equal to 10.5. These two values are there inside the memory, inside the slot of the memory, and the label of first value A, label of second value B, it is also there inside your computer's memory. Right? So here, just see, if you supply a digit to a variable, digit means value, simple value. Either the digit is a non-decimal value or the digit is a decimal value, right? You can supply decimal or non-decimal, any value to the variable. Now, if you supply a digit to the variable, now you can operate any arithmetical operator, either plus, minus, multiply, divide, then floor division, then this power operator, then modulo. You can apply any mathematical, any arithmetical operator on these variables if your variable holds a digit value, right? जैसे for example मैंने ये कर दिया A equal to A into 2. What will happen? Computer A कर देता 20 into 2. Now the new value of A, it is 40 there. Clear? You can execute any arithmetical operator on a variable that holds a value. Either the value is decimal value or the value is a fractional value. Clear? So here it is a variable creation and it is the value assignment. Now just see, we can give a string value also to our variable. How we can supply a string value? Just check it out. Suppose I want to store Amit name into a variable, right? What will happen? Just see, Amit. The name is Amit. So just see here, capital A equal to Amit. I am going to create three different variables. Capital B equal to 20. Capital C equal to 200.75. These three different values are there in three different variables. A equal to Amit. how computer execute this one. Computer is going to store Amit inside a slot, and then the label A is pasted on that particular value. It looks like this. Done. Now B equal to 20. What will happen? 20 is stored inside a slot, and then the label B it is pasted on that particular variable. Third, C equal to this one. So 200.75 it is stored inside a slot of your variable, and C is pasted over here. Done. These are known as valuation or assignment of the variable's value. Here we can assign a value of our variable by using this assignment operator. Done. Now the thing is, if I write this one, z equal to a upon 2 and p equal to b upon 2. Now this is the important thing. Z equal to a upon 2. A holds the string value. String value means group of alphabet. A holds the string value, and if we are going to apply any arithmetical operator, this is the division arithmetical operator on a string variable, here error, computer will generate an error message. It is an error because you are going to divide a string value by 2, right? Whereas if I apply the arithmetical operator on a variable that holds a value b में क्या है? B is 20 upon 2. Now this line is valid and computer is going to generate the result 10 based on the particular equation. यहाँ पे यही चीज ध्यान रखनी है, right? Computer can apply the arithmetical operators on those particular variable. They hold the value in it. Either the value is decimal or the value is fractional, non-decimal. Right? Now, here a, variable a, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? अभी देखो, a equal to Amit, it is a string variable. S-T-R-I-N-G. It is the string variable. Right? To give a string value, to assign a string value to a specific variable, there are two different processes. क्या क्या प्रोसेस होता है? जैसे मैंने वेरिएबल बनाया name and I am going to store my name in this variable, or I am going to store the Amit name in this variable. I am having two different styles. Either I can write Amit in single inverted comma like this one, single inverted comma and one name is there, or I can assign the variable's value by using double inverted comma like this, AMIT. Both are correct. You can apply any one out of these two. This is known as a string value, storing a string value inside a variable, right? Now here, this is known as single line string. What will happen if you want to store an entire paragraph in a variable? आपको अपना पूरा घर का एड्रेस एक वेरिएबल में लिखना है. It is a multi-line string. तो अब आप क्या करोगे? Just create one ADD address variable. And here, if you want to store more than one line, just you can use either 3 times single inverted comma or 3 times double inverted comma and write your lines in between this style, in between this single inverted comma, 3 times single or 3 times double inverted comma. Right? It is known as multi-line string. Clear? So, for single line string, you can use any format out of these two. For multi-line string, either you can use single inverted comma, 3 times single inverted comma and write your multiple lines in between these, or you can use 3 times double inverted comma for giving the multi-line string to your variable. Done. Now, the next thing, just see. Here, Python is a case-sensitive language. What is the meaning of case sensitivity? I am going to tell you in this next topic. Here, just see, 3 variables are there. The first one is A, then B, then C. Just check the case of these variables. The first one, it is created in capital case, capital A. Second is in capital case also, capital B. And the third one, it is capital C. Now what is case sensitivity? Suppose I write the equation like this, z equal to a upon 2 and the next one p equal to b upon 2. Which one is correct? Case sensitivity says once you create a variable in a specific case, either you created a variable in capital case or you created a variable in small case. Case sensitivity says once you create a variable in a specific case, you have to use the same case throughout the program. If the case is mismatched, then your computer, your interpreter will generate an error message on the screen. Just say here variable a, just यहाँ पे मैं a की जगह ले लेता हूँ, suppose c, it is small c, right? Here the variable c is created in the capital case or we can say upper case, but in the next statement you just change the case. Here small c is there. This line generates an error and the error is due to the case sensitivity. Once you create the variable in capital case, you are restricted to use the variable with the same case throughout your program. B is created in capital case. Here capital B upon 2, it is valid. No issue. Computer will execute the command. But instead of that, if you write this one, this small p by 2, here you can see error message on the monitor due to the case sensitivity of Python language. Clear? Any doubt? Now just see here, this is the valuation of the variable, or we can say these are the assignments of the different variables. Now here Python supports dynamic typing. What is the meaning of dynamic typing over here? Dynamic typing. Just see, suppose I just create a variable a equal to Amit, and after some lines I supply this command a equal to 20, right? What will happen when computer execute this line? Computer will create a variable a with this Amit value. Amit is there inside the variable, right? Till now, till these lines, when you are not going to change the variable's value, यहाँ तक a की value अमित रहेगी. In that line, I use the same variable a and the new value to this variable is 20. Now, here, what will happen inside the computer, inside the memory of your computer? Computer will store this 20 inside its RAM slot, and then the label that is there, the label is assigned here. Now, after this line, the value of a is 20 only. अभी आप अमित नाम वापस नहीं ला सकते, because the link of this Amit value, it is terminated by your coding. Now the variable a holds the value 20 here, right? So throughout the line, at the downside of these statement, the value of a is 20, whereas at the upside of this one, the value of a is Amit. Clear? It is known as sequencing, right? Now another thing. Suppose I want to supply a same value to different variables. A equal to 20, B equal to 20, C equal to 20. Now the value is same, and the same value is there in the variable A, in the variable B, and in the variable C. So here, if you want to supply a same value to different variables, instead of writing different line, you just write a single statement, A equal to B equal to C equal to 20, it is valid. Right? The same value 20 is assigned in A, in B and C. Clear? Now what will happen? If you want to supply different values to different variables, suppose A equal to 20, B equal to 30 and C equal to 40. I want to supply these three different values to three different variables. Right? So instead of writing these multiple lines, if I write this one, just see what is the proper code. If I write this one, A, comma B, comma C equal to here 20, 30, 40. I combine all these three lines in a single statement like this one. First of all, is it valid? Yes, it is a valid statement in Python. Now what will happen? How computer will execute? Computer match the sequence. How? A. At the first sequence variable A, and at the first value it is 20. So 20 is going to assign inside the variable A. Clear? 30 is going to assign in the variable B, and the last value 40 it is assigned with this C variable. Clear? So it is known as multiple assignment of a common value. It is known as multiple assignment of different values. Clear? Now listen. This is known as the shorthand. The next thing is, a word is there. The word is dynamic typing. Here, the very first thing, what is type? Type stands for data type. Means which particular type of data you are going to store inside a variable, right? It is known as data type. Here a equal to Amit, in this variable we assign a string value to the variable. So here the data type of variable A, it is string. Now just see the variable B equal to 20. Here I am going to assign a non-decimal value to the variable B. So we can say the data type of B, it is integer. Non-decimal value is treated as integer value in the Python. So Python says variable B is of integer data type. Clear? Now one more variable is there, P equal to 75.25. What is there in P? P contains a decimal value, right? Now I want to know what is the data type of P, which particular type of data is there inside the variable P. So here computer says it is a float value. A decimal value is known as float, non-decimal value is known as integer, where group of alphabet or this structure is known as string. So how many data types are there in Python? The first one is string, then integer, then float, then different types are there. Complex is also there. Then this is small int, big int, medium int, different data types are there. We will discuss it in the coming video lectures. Now, what is the meaning of dynamic typing? The type तो समझ ली, इसको बोलते हैं type. What is dynamic typing? The next concept. Dynamic typing says, or we can say, we just take the example of C language. Language C and C++ was there previously in our syllabus. Now, if you use C language for your program creation in C or C++, what are the restrictions? Just see. If you want to store a non-decimal value in your C program, your code is integer. First you have to give the proper type of the variable. Just see. The proper type is, very first you have to assign a variable with the type integer A. Right? Here, integer A is a variable of integer. It is locked now, and you just supply value to the variable here. It is a non-decimal value, it is an integer variable, so both are acceptable. 20 is stored inside the variable A. It is known as static typing. Static typing means when you are going to create a variable, at that time you should supply the proper data type of your variable. In C and C++, this type of static typing is there. Now in Python it works on dynamic typing. What is dynamic typing? आपने पहले एक वेरिएबल बना लिया, पहले वैल्यू डाल दी 20, राइट? इसी वेरिएबल में आगे इन फ्यूचर इन द फोर्थ और फिफ्थ लाइन आपने a के अंदर वैल्यू डाल दिया में, इसी में आपने नई वैल्यू डाल दी 20.75, राइट? It is known as dynamic typing. Dynamic typing means the possibility, the option for changing a data type of a variable according to our style in the program. First integer value, then string value, then this float value. It is acceptable in Python, but in C or C++, once you create a variable of integer और अब आप इसके अंदर integer variable के अंदर अगर अमित लिखते हो तो C++ यहाँ पे एरर जनरेट कर देगा, वो बता देगा टाइप मिसमैच. Clear? So it is known as dynamic typing. We can assign different types of values in a same variable in Python, whereas we cannot give the different data type in the old languages like C, C++, and this Java and so on. Clear? So this is the topic of variables and assignments, and the topic is related with the basics of programming, or we can say Python fundamentals. Right? Thank you very much.